Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long Blues 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Blues 1975.
I should probably read this, shouldn't I? This is Space Racing 2021 and it's homebrew. In the year 2560, humanity is spread throughout the universe, come into contact with different forms of life in establishing fruitful cultural and technological relationships as well as commercial ones, because of course, humanity. The billionaires of this time, bored with their emotionless way of life, devised a new entertainment based on the old Formula One races. The new races with ships and dangers began to be called space racing. Is that the best you could come up with? Nobody wanted to participate in this madness, so they looked for prisoners to be pilots. The prize for winning and not dying is the prize, not dying trying is your freedom. So, good luck, thank you. This was released in 2021 by Vauxhall Tower, and yeah, it's homebrew. And in this series of videos, where I'm revisiting what I consider to be the best homebrew titles on the Spectrum, I had to have a look at this one because it's incredibly ambitious, and unlike any other racing game on the Spectrum. Could they have done this at the time? Don't know. Notice that the text was really loud but the music's really quiet. Yeah, that's a bit weird, but especially if you look at the box art for this, I don't know if it got a physical release, but you know what I mean. Google it and see it. It looks like it's basically the title screen, I should say. It's a recreated SNES box, and it bears a very strong resemblance to F-Zero, which is clearly what this is modelled on. Now, you will have to buy this. You can probably get it for free if you look on the internet enough, but I bought it 4 years ago when I played it the first time, and subsequently for a few days afterwards before I realised that I just wasn't good enough at it. But yeah, and I still have that copy and I'm running this on my Wii through FBZX Wii. I did copy the file, my original one, to my memory stick and try it in my Retro Games The Spectrum, and it doesn't work. So if you're going to buy this, right, don't play it on the Retro Games Spectrum if you've got the original basic that it runs, you know. If you've patched it, updated it, whatever, you know, so you've got the Amstrad 128 one, because this is 128 only, then I still don't know if it will work. Now, why I'm impressed with this, because it's kind of Marmite. Lots of people don't like it. They say it's incredibly messy, you know, on screen when you play it. But the reason I like it is, yeah, I can kind of get past that, and you do get used to it, because it's circuit racing. So, I know it's not Mode Zero, but you know what I mean? It's like that sort of track in the sense that you are racing a self-repeating track for a number of laps. It is not doing like fake sprite scaling, stuff like Chase HQ. So I'd imagine that this was the only way they could do it. And I doff my hat to thee for doing that, because it's just, I like homebrew that tries stuff that is just, most people just go, hell no, that's too ambitious for like that little machine. So yeah, well done with that. It is balls-horrifically hard, as I mentioned, but look, right, so 1, start championship, 2, controls, 3, easy, 4, credits, 5, collision, yes, 6, colour, yes. Don't turn the colour off because you can't see the things on the track, you know, all the colours on the track that let you know that drive on me, or because I'm good, or don't drive on me because I'm bad. So well done for putting that in there, but unless you want to commit the entire track in incredible detail to memory, it's not really playable that way. This is easy, then it's difficult, then it's like nightmare. So trust me, easy is enough. 2, controls. It's a shame the music's so quiet because I do like it. Right, up, accelerate, down, just Q up, A down, which is brake, O left, P right, M far, which is turbos, because that's how we say it in Bristol, and Z, which is paused. And there we go. And then start championship. Right, so look at the crafts. they ripped them straight out of the SNES and spectrified them. Don't know, but they look awesome sauce. As do the characters. I don't know, they have different attributes or stuff like that. I genuinely don't know, maybe they're just enough of variety, but they look lovely. Fire. So, a large chunk of the screen at the bottom is your HUD in cockpit view, and it's basically a bezel to keep the speed up, because they had no choice. But it looks very nice. And you do need two parts of it, right? So Bot City, where it says speed on the left, SPD, that's your speed, and on the right, that's your energy. Right, purple, speed up. Now, from what I recall, oh yeah, that's jump. It's been a while, but if you turn collision off, it still collisions. Right, and it's hard. You do, I don't know, that's, it sounds like a modem. I don't know if that's replenning me. I don't want to look down. Don't go for the red. Nothing in this game for two in the bed. Stay out of the black and into the red or something. I don't know. Bullseye. Yoink. Controls are tight. It's a lot to take in, but like I said, it's track. Do you know what I mean? I'm probably not explaining that in the best manner possible, but it's clearly a track, and not just, you know, undulation, dips and bend. Well, there's no undulation, but there wasn't in F-Zero, was there? Well, most Mode 7 games. Mode 0 games. Mode 7 games, sorry. Mode 0's Amstrad. Did I say that at the start? I just started up AOL then. But I like it. It's not for everyone. By all means, let me know, but that's why I put it in this games to revisit. Having said that, I'm revisiting for you to try, sorry. You will need to buy it, and do buy it. I can't remember what I paid for it. I don't know, £4 or something? I should actually look through that memory card that I use in FBZXWii, because I bought a chunk of homebrew stuff at the time. Because I am more than happy to support homebrew on Zero Spectrum, just because I don't want the scene to go away. Right, banging a turbos. You get used to it. Like I said, bollocks. Remember it, memorize it, sorry. Especially the purple ones. Awkward. But there is nothing, granted obviously it came out 30 odd years later, but there is nothing like this, racing wise, on the original Spectrum. I do get confused with the green bits sometimes, like then. Oh no, I'm alright. Where the jump is, and where which ones you don't just think of a jump and plough straight into them Harry Clappers, because they are in fact corners. Oh shit, someone's on the phone, I just got kicked off the internet. I remember those days? Fuck. But yeah, like I said, I like it. I'm going to shut up now saying I like it. I like it a lot. I'm out of turbo, so that's probably represented on the screen somewhere down below. I don't want to look down below because shit will find my face. Oh yeah, I finished the race, I think, or am I dead? I finished the race, and then it just does that, tried to spin around the craft and show you it, kind of like, you know, F-Zero, and you plough straight into a wall. But kudos for trying. Right, so look. So, oh, I got 12 points. Does that mean I can't have come first? Surely not. No, that's, yeah. That's a lot to take in. This track will absolutely kick you in the bollocks. Fire. Scene 2. Mercury Inferno. So, it's been a few years, but you're on like a volcanic planet. And so you got to memorise shit again then, or learn the track again, I should say. To be fair, you had to back in the day, so you know, on the SNES and shit. So there you go. Oh no, that's an arrow. That kills you because of course it does. So that will too, and that. But hey, change the music. There's like lava pits, lava, magma. That and if you go straight into them, you sink. I think you have, it obviously takes energy, but I don't think they, fuck it, outright kill you. Which way, that way? I don't know, I'm going the right way. It does tell you 3 laps left. Oh, it tells you in the display how many laps are left. It doesn't tell you any one time, like a constant readout, how many laps are left. But it does tell you your position, and mine is pants, so clearly I didn't win that last race, did I? Oh! And this side. And then this side. And then this side. And then... No! It's so hard! It's like they put all this... I mean, I guess when you write... Well, I know, when people have talked about this, when you write a game, when you bug test it, I guess, I've never done it, you put so much time and effort at it that you become immune to having any awareness of actually how difficult it is. I do like the effects when you pass them, or more often than not they pass me, but yeah, so you don't actually know how hard your game is, and that maybe you should dial it back, because you've made something that I genuinely think is very impressive. Again, it's not for everyone, but people can't get to appreciate it to its full. Bollocks. That was me, that's purely on me, because I'm talking. Yeah, to its full, because you've made it so hard that they can't progress enough. Where am I going? Am I even going the right way? Yes. Was that like a cul-de-sac? A red herring, if you will? Right, I paused and I don't know if that's recharging me. It's not detrimental to me, and the sound effect doesn't sound like I'm getting the shaft. I think also the problem with me is I'm not actually ever braking. Not because I'm brave and skillful, but because I am, as the French say, la retard. Where's that lava pit? Oh, that's a bit too precarious, that. Is it like a hairpin? Anyway, I'm dead. But don't let the fact that I'm utter shizing at this put you off. This is, I think, really, really, really impressive. Definitely worth a punt. But you are going to have to pay for it. But yeah, do so, because then we get more good stuff like this. But the fact that they attempted something like this, never before attempted, you know, a true circuit-based racer on the Spectrum is mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. Anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you played this, not back in the day, or 5 years ago, or haven't, and are interested in taking a look. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.